Hello and welcome to episode 12 of Mindustry. We have the Phase Weaver finally. It takes thorium and it takes sand, and yeah, I've gone back to the few levels I have thorium on and retrofitted them with Phase Weavers. Phase Fabric's coming in slowly, but it is coming in, and that has led us to new research such as the phase walls, which I'm not going to go for now. This segment which shoots down enemy projectiles that come in. We also got an RTG generator, which is quite good. I'll show you that in a minute. We have the large solar panel, some logistics stuff I'm going to ignore. I think that was about it. Maybe the impulse pump. We also have some big ticket items like the exponential reconstructor. I think that gives us level 4 units, but that needs 23,000 phase fabric, and we're only making it in very small sources at the moment. So the RTG generator, it uses phase fabric to get built amongst other things. Are we making silicon here? We are, good. Only generates 270 power, but it takes thorium, so it's quite an easy one to set up, really. What's that compared to the steam generator? 330, so worse than the steam generator. But you don't need to dick about with liquids. I mean, when you first start your base, you can build one and then stick it on, and then you've got power instantly. I have amended a schematic or two. Right, this level, we're going for Impact 078. I think this will give us shield generators, so yeah, we're going to be doing this one. Hopefully we can get the core nucleus. I think we can. Right, we might not have much titanium left though. We'll see once we get there. I use the titanium in research, that's why. Ah, right, we do. Okay, brilliant. Right, let's, as always, get the schematics rolling out. I have amended it now. As long as oh, bollocks. Why can't you go there? Let's let the steam clear this fucking thing here. Yeah, I have amended the schematics now. So we have large solar panels and we're not using coal anymore. These solar panels should be able to generate enough power. Right, one of them's missing, so let's stick another one in. Solar panels, large ones, I think they give you 78 power. There you go. We can just put one there. As opposed to the shitty little combustion generators that only gave 60 power. So they're quite good. Right, what are we looking at? Oh wow, it's quite a big level. It's a bit of a dick because we've got these kind of wall structures that we can't delete or remove. I imagine enemies are going to be coming from either over here or over here somewhere. Alright, let's get our basic base set up and then we shall go and discover where the bastards are coming from. Yeah, again, we seem to have limited ways to get to our core. There's like a few down here, a few down here. And we're going to try and keep it as close to the wall as possible because we are going to have more conveyors coming in eventually. And yeah, we just want it as tidy as possible. There we go. I think that's most of the basic things. I hope we've got enough of those solar panels. I think it's 15 phase fabric per solar panel. So we should be okay. And we have 3 minutes till the first wave is working. It's got full power. This looks like it's fully powered too. If we just set the coal up and not actually, okay. So let's go to schematic and we want the graphite going in. Let's put this here. Fuck that patch of copper. And there you go, we have some graphite being made. Right, let's go and see what we're up against. There is thorium here, which is good. We could maybe build an RTG generator. Right, they're not okay, spawning over here. So we're going to want to block off here with just a few walls. I think this is a level that gets attacked quite regularly. It's by other bases. Can we see that before we... Yeah, look. Extreme and an eradication enemy base. So we're going to need a constant defense here. So this level's going to be more about having a permanent defense than it is about anything else. Right, maybe we use graphite because that's a power-free option. So we want a defense along here, and we're going to want here blocked off too. Ideally, we have thorium coming in. Where's the nearest thorium? It's going to be here. We're going to need some power for the mine. What do our guns use? The Spectre, does that take thorium? It does. Okay, so thorium's the way forward. We only need one drill in a semi-decent place, and that should do everything. Looks like 137 is going to be the maximum we can get. Let's just do this. And then this can go straight down. And then we need the power. Maybe just a solar panel will work to start off with. I imagine they'll be going this way. So let's do one there. And then we're going to want to space them out. So let's have one here. And then a router. And then for the thorium, can we afford a solar panel? We should be able to. How much does this drill take? 180. So 2 solar panels will do it pretty much. Yeah, it's not going to power it fully, but it will do enough to actually get it going. Or should do enough to get it going. Fuck it, have we got enough for a third? Yep, let's build a third solar panel. We get some phase fabric coming later. Why are you not doing this? Because it's not fucking sunny, is it? That's why. Let's stick a battery in here as well then. Stick 2 batteries in here. Can we do one more? We can. There we go. Oh, they weren't connected, that's why. How are we doing now? Still minus 30. It's not sunny, obviously, is it? Shit, we didn't build this wall. That was kind of important for our defense. Surge alloy, we have loads of. Plastanium, we have loads of. Alright, brilliant. We can build one of those and it's not really going to affect us too much. And then the bottom place, we can build ones there. So let's do one there as well. Come on. Crumbs, we didn't build this wall up either. I think we're going to be okay for a little bit. I think there are air units on this level too. Right, there's a problem. Alright, the problem is this isn't going like this. There we go. Yes, I think we are going to have air units, so we are going to need some thorium going over here. We can just do more of these. They're better than scatters. How are we doing for power now? We're still losing some. We have no battery storage. Let's do every other for the scatter, or salvo even. How many waves we got? 45. They can actually get hairy, you know, on waves that are not up to 100 or more. It can still get hairy. Right, and then we're going to want some guns over here. Yeah, this one's going to be constantly under attack as well, much like the nuclear complex. Before starting to record this, that was under attack again. I just left it to it because it said my defense had more than enough to do all the waves. And I didn't want to risk. Alright, that's good. We don't need any more of these now. Let's stop the ships being built. You can go. It's a wave defense, so we don't really need to build any units. There you go. Beautiful. So next we should consider power. I'm thinking maybe thorium reactors. And we can actually start building a wall. We don't have thorium going into the core yet. So that's something else we want to get going. Yeah, it won't allow us to research the shield generator until we capture this sector. So we have to wait for all the waves to be done. So yeah, this is going to be good for thorium. Maybe we have the power generators coming off it and any excess. So we've got water here. So if we go power, I think you can build the thorium reactor without it blowing up. We can actually build them all next to each other. Yeah, it's as soon as you start putting the thorium in it and you don't have the cryo fluid, which is another thing I need to think of. I think one of these does about 5 or 6 of those. And that, what's a cryo fluid need? It needs titanium and water. Water should be easy enough. We don't need anything too special for that. just a few of these, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have that go over to a thorium mine, which will be over here. Don't know how we're going to have it done. Right, let's just router that so we don't lose all the water. And we need titanium coming in there as well. If I just messed it up, I have probably. Yeah, the way you need to do it so you can get the titanium in is you need to bridge it. There you go. That should have water now. Yep, water, and that's got water. Right, brilliant. Titanium, where are you? Bollocks, it's going to be one of those levels where I have to scrabble to get things around. So they're getting a bit closer. They appear to be going down here. Let's stick another Spectre or two down. Of course, no copper. Alright, we'll come back to that. So, cryo fluid, let's get that going over. We do not want to connect these to thorium without the cryo fluid going in, otherwise we have bangs. Titanium, where's an easy place to get titanium? It's going to be this bastard patch up here, isn't it? That seems to be the closest one. Is there nothing else closer? Nothing down here? Ah, here. That'll do. Don't need a huge amount of titanium. Of course we're going to overproduce though, because what's the point in underproducing? I was watching something about the Soviet system the other day and why it failed. Essentially, factory managers and workers, there was no incentive for them to do more than their allotted allowance. Because if you do more, you get less resources allocated the next year, and then you're expected to do the same amount of work. So no one really did anything. There was no point in working hard. And that is why the Soviet system failed. Right. Power. And a drill. We are going to want to get some thorium going into the core though, because that is used for building and we will run out. Let's just wangle this way around the back. Alright, good. And then for power, I think we're just going to be a cheeky bastard. For now, get things going. So we'd want... What do we want? When do we want it? Combustion generators. Let's just do this. And this will get everything started. Or should hopefully get everything started. Cryo fluid's the important one though. Once we have some cryo fluid going in, which we do, and these have cryo fluid, brilliant. And that means we can get these going. Without anything going boom, hopefully. We're going to have a mine going here and maybe back to the core. Or maybe we just have this one going back to the core, I don't know. That is going to happen. Right, everything's cryo fluided up. And these will slowly start making power. Good. And it's going to be worth getting some batteries too. So we have some stored if needed. Right, large battery, where are you? There you go. Good. 350 potential stored, and we are making power now. And hopefully that thorium will start stacking up. We have copper, so we should be able to build things. Yeah, I want to build thorium walls. That's why I want to get thorium back to the base. In fact, let's do that now. So another one of these. 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 seems to be the best. Let's get some water going in, and then this one's going to start going down. Yeah, there's no schematic that can save you from having to do this when levels are like this. Just have to keep wangling it. Bang, we got thorium going in, good. And we're not going to need this going up there anymore. We want all thorium going into the core, and this should be able to power those. Good, nice, like it. How are we looking over here? Looking okay. Let's upgrade these walls. We could build surge walls, but we need to start mining that or building that. We could build the other walls as well, but again, we're going to need to... What have we got coming? These boys. Now we can do a whole wall down here. And where we have power, we can get some mend projectors going as well. Then we got copper, so we can fill out our line of salvos. Oh right, I didn't connect these up. I built them but didn't connect them. That wasn't too sensible. Eek, there's no winning with my routers here. I could mend things, but... Right, I think I may as well build a vault too if we have it. Thorium and titanium, yeah, we have that. In fact, let's do a couple of volts or a few volts. And then we're going to need the unloader. Thorium, 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 good. So we're going to store up some thorium. Oh shit, got a bit close to the sun there. Melted my wings off. Yeah, if I remember correctly as well, they actually come up this way too. And then I'm going to use thorium for that defense as well. Fuck the salvos, or scatters, or whatever they're called. And if we still got enough, we probably have a couple of spectres. How are we doing for power? Not great if we look up there, but if we connect from down the bottom, we should be doing a lot better for power. We are... yeah, we're making tons of powers. I love these little generators. They're relatively easy to set up. And they do produce a lot. The only unfortunate thing is they go bang if you're not careful. That's non-ideal. 4.8. Good. Let's get rid of these solar panels. Not needed anymore. Why are they coming down there? There's no reason for them to be coming down there. There's only one row of walls here. That's not good. That's not good at all. There you go. That should be it sealed, hopefully. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Right, let's see what the next wave brings. Where they go, most importantly. So it's down here. That seems to be that axis of attack. They're working their way over here. Let's get this place heavily defended. Have we run out of copper? Okay. So I think we have most of the other things we need for it. It's just the copper that was a bit of a dick, but that's fine. See what they do now. There was an air unit that was shot down up here. There you go, you can see it there. We probably want some more salvos along here because we do have batteries now, so they will be pushing for that too. This is just a case of defend, 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 really. Power going over, and then get some menders down too. Why is our copper so low? Maybe we should go and sort out another mine just temporarily, because that is going to hold back the building of our base. Or we could upgrade the mines. We have the power for it now. It's not quite a full belt we're getting there, is it? We could, if we do some junctioning, this will slow it down. We could actually have copper coming down here. And then we're going to go all the way to the bottom now that we've got rid of our air units. Constructors. Yeah, I think eventually I'm going to have to move this lead mine. Just so we can squeeze in more conveyor belts. Get lead from elsewhere. The copper seems to be flowing quite well through the junctions. Oh shit, I missed a junction. Let's go back and build what we couldn't build. That should be more than enough copper. Oh fuck, graphite's starting to become a problem. How much graphite do these bad boys use then? 300. How about the salvos? 80. Okay. See what the next wave brings. There you go, there's an air unit. Yeah, these spectres are just amazing. I'm sure if you stick water in them as well, that'd be brilliant. Yep, we're pretty well stocked on thorium now. That's good. So when the waves are more intense and we're using more ammunition, we're not going to run out anytime soon. Alright, I didn't put in any of the routers here, so these are next to useless at the moment. I'm going to change this one's position, just so we can get thorium going around here if needed. I think we should be okay for 45 waves, but we'll see. Power is good. So we need to look at making phase fabric, surge alloy, plastanium as well. First things first though, let's go and sort out this graphite shortage we seem to have. So the graphite was coming. Why are you stopped? Ah, right, okay. So I suppose we can put an overflow gate, and then anything that's not being used can... Oh, no. Anything that's not being used can just go into the core for titanium, although we have loads of it. Right, where is our graphite? Here. So these need to be decent mines. We have water coming over. Let's destroy it and see what we have patch-wise. And we'll probably get 2 of these. Not going to be great resources. 205 and 173. I think that's going to be the best. And then we can get the water coming in. And then we're going to need to road this back to where it was. Stick another cheeky little mine there. Every little counts. Another 2 cheeky little mines. We're going to need power. That's good. And yeah, I think that should hopefully do something towards alleviating our graphite shortage. How's our power now? 4.1k, fine. Yeah, that's almost a full belt of coal by the looks of it. Maybe I need to expand the graphite press too. There we go. Hopefully that will increase our graphite production. We are going to double this up eventually, and that should be most of our power needs, as long as I don't go too production crazy. Right, so you need plastanium and surge alloy. Let's work on the plastanium. What's plastanium compressor need? Oil and titanium. We have titanium everywhere here. Oil's not so hard to get. And then we'll have to wangle it in here. Let's tidy this line up a bit as well. You just want everything as close to walls as possible. We are going to be removing this copper eventually. And probably this one as well. Anyway, power. Let's get this going over and get some menders going. So I kind of want a mender on a mender, so if the mender gets damaged, then the other mender's going to start mending it. And then we want one up here to get this wall repaired as much as possible. We can probably double up this wall now as well. See what the next wave brings these bastards. And this could go anyway, it might come around here. No, it's going diagonally. They're not giving us any difficulty at the moment. I think we can just skip through all the waves with relative ease now. Last wave. And fingers crossed, we should get new research options. Sector captured. Anything else? New content? So if we go to the map, there's probably somewhere else for us to go for. Force projector. And the overdrive projector. Okay. And the overdrive dome. Okay, so these make things work harder, increases the speed. And yeah, you've got different levels of those. We can probably get this now. We've probably got loads of phase fabric stored up. We do. Anything else? There's this, but yeah, that's a later thing. So if we go here, I think it is, we have the, is it there? Yeah, force projector. So this is essentially a shield. And of course, I've left no room to squeeze it in anywhere. That would be too sensible. I don't really want to take out 3 salvos to get it in though. I suppose we could do the walls. Put that in there. It'll take power. Ba 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 ba. We have a weak shield. And yeah, it will take however many hits. And then it will go down. And then it will regenerate again after the attack on it has ended. Good. So yeah, it's just a case of squeezing these in here, there and everywhere. It's one of those things as well though, I can go back to probably nuclear complex. That could actually do with a force projector. I can go back to that level and stick them in there too. But I don't know, maybe just here for now. I don't really want it at the front, but then again, if we stick some walls here, maybe it will be protected even, not projected. And we probably need 1 or 2 more. So that has killed a lot of my power though, so you do need to keep these things powered. Alright, you can boost with phase fabric. So if we get phase fabric going in, it's yeah, plus 400 shield health. So yeah, probably not worth it. The way the oh, you can boost with water and cryo fluid too. Good to know. And it only uses lead, titanium and silicon to make, so easy things to get. So yeah, that's that. Right, I'm going to build up this level and probably build up some defences, and hopefully I'll get that done before I need to go and collect my daughter from school. I will be back in a second. And we're back. This level has been a real pig. It's got no sand, so to make sand what I've had to do is use scrap and then use these pulverizers which make a little bit of sand, and then I can make my metaglass there. I think I needed it for something else, not graphite, silicon. Yeah, so again we've got like tiny bits being pulverized, not really doing much good, but we're getting little bits of silicon, little bits of plastanium, little bits of metaglass, and it will just build up over time. So when we have to defend this level, which we're having to do now, they fucking started attacking halfway through me building my base. We have the resources there to do it, which is good. Yeah, I suppose I kind of want to... Ooh, something else I've started using as well. I suppose I want to, yeah, just build up bucket loads of defences, really. In fact, this was the wrong way anyway. Let's get rid of that. One thing I noticed, or one thing I've started using, is the phase conveyor. So this cross, I suppose, that's how far it can go, and it doesn't need a belt, so it will transfer objects from one side to the other, like I have here with the iron. Rather than dicking around going around, I just used a phase conveyor. They take a little bit of power, and then they just, yeah, they zip it across, and then it goes in, and you don't have to worry about conveyor belts. The last thing I got building was my surge alloy. I've just stuck that in with the copper line because the copper line's not full anyway. Plastanium, silicon, we did have a silicon crunch, but that's fine. Metaglass, we've always been fine for. Phase fabric, what do we need for that? It wasn't too hard from what I remember. Thorium and sand, always a fucking sand. So I suppose if I find some more scrap, like over here, Then yeah, I can eke a bit of sand out of there, and then I'll be able to make phase fabric too, but it's not top of my list. We'll get there though eventually. Alright, let's get these defences going. 1, 2, and then on the third one we... Like me, they're trying hard. And then on the third one we have it going down here like this. And then we can stick in a bunch more guns, hopefully. Yep. We could do, if we get rid of that sign, we could even squeeze in another one of these. And we're making everything we need for these guns. We got the surge alloy coming in, most importantly. I suppose that's what we really wanted. And then we could squeeze those in there. And then it's just a case of putting the routers in here, there, and everywhere. And then we've got more defences, better defences, bigger defences. That's pretty much what I'm going to do here, really. Just build up as many defences as possible. We're going to have to go around here, aren't we? For when the waves come. I think we're okay. I mean, even if we get Titans, we're going to be good. Let's just have a look at what these do. Yeah, we're dealing with them easily. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here because I do need to rush out the door. Otherwise, my daughter's standing at school thinking, where's my daddy? Which isn't